Okay, built in because it's time for our Friday Tournament of Champions. And there they are, our two contestants on the CMA group floor, Scott Shellady and Alan Knuckman, primed and pumped for their no-holds-barred brawl, something we call Traders Unplugged. Okay, gents, you ready? Here we go. Number one, soda pop. Starbucks is rumored to be buying a stake in SodaStream, so which company do you buy?
Well, as you all know, I'm a recovering soda addict, and I got through it because of SodaStream, just the fizzy water. But I like Starbucks as a chart a lot better. It's been trading between 70 and 80. Breakout target's 90, which is 30% above. I'm not so certain on SodaStream's long-term prospects.
For the kids out there, look what drinking soda does to you, number one. And number two is that you look at both of the charts from the year to date. Starbucks down 9.8%.
Right.
I think we had
That's
SodaStream
10%
down 10,
on sale.
15% SodaStream. But the pricing power is with Starbucks. They're bigger. And number two is we haven't waited to see how they've done selling beer. That's the most important thing.
Oh, there you go. Once that
remember,
happens, beer.
Let's wait and see what happens with the beer, and then we'll start making a judgment call here.
Okay, round two. Rushing in. Prognosticate the politics here, if you would. What does this mean for making money?
I think it all comes back to the money. I think eventually the Army's not going to win. That's not going to be an armed battle. I think it's going to be an economic battle. And their stock market's 25% off their October highs, and they're down near 5-year lows. That's going to hurt the oligarchs, and they're going to make noise and change things.
I think we're going to use it as an excuse, but at the end of the day, it's going to be here a lot longer than we both think, and it will slowly but surely
How do you make money?
It'll go from page 1 to page 30, and you're going
Oil?
to have to ignore it. Oil is going to be a problem for the short term.
Okay.
You'll have to trade the volatility, but in the end, it's not going to be an issue. Don't get too caught up in a trade because you're going to whipsaw yourself to death.
All right, here's now round number 3. Shiny Apple. Can anything in the positive earnings news be minimized, and what's your price target on this?
I'm going to say no. I've seen price targets now of 625. My higher price target is 665. If we have a move back up to these recent highs at 575, again, nothing but good news. You think of any bad news issues, and I'm just going to go right now. They had stock buyback, 7-for-1 stock split, revenue rise. There's a list of ongoing positives.
We need Alan to make one suggestion on what any of those things did for the economy. The problem
We're talking about the stock of Apple stock. It's going to lift the NASDAQ. It's going to lift the NASDAQ.
Scott. Go ahead, Scott.
The problem that we suffer with nowadays is that it's de rigueur to buy back your own stock because the stock market is where it's at now. And number two is there's no CapEx, so we're not actually trying to make anything new here.
They got $150 billion in cash.
They've split their stocks to try to get a bump in the stock price. That's proven to be a 9%
dividend
stock
hike.
And a dividend hike is giving cash back to investors, but
All
it's
right,
not CapEx.
let's move on now. Here's the bonus round question. Wrigley Field. We all know it turned 100 this week. Which of these is not true about this famous landmark? 1, the highest ever scoring baseball game in Major League history took place there. B, it was the first ballpark to allow fans to keep foul balls. C, there has never been a World Series played there.
No, there was a World Series played there.
Yes, there was.
The only thing I know that's true is they're mathematically eliminated.
C, 1945 was their last World Series before that dreaded curse of the Billy Goat. All right, now on to your day jobs. Have a good day, gents.
All right, thanks.
All right, First Business continues after this.